Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good day, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. Listen, I was once the problem. Now what I seek to do is right my wrong. Between the age of 14 and 24, I was a menace, destroyed my community. And you know what I'm trying to do is, how do I right my wrong? How do I get back to the community? How do I get these kids to stop picking up the brake, throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing? Today, what I'm talking about is this, man. Tupac Shakur, murder suspect. Keefe D get bail. You are free for $750,000. The man cops say is responsible for Tupac Shakur's death can walk out of jail today as he waits for his criminal trial to get going, but only if he can come up with a hell of a lot of cash. Dwayne Davis, a.k.a. Keefe D, was in court out in Vegas Tuesday for a hearing on his potential release on bail pending his criminal trial, where his legal team was arguing before a judge that their client wasn't a danger to society, nor was he a flight risk, and they agreed to cut him loose from lockup until the trial. Mind you, Keefe D been in the Clark County jail since September of 2023, when he was first indicted for the murder of Tupac and taken into custody by cops. The first big break in a cold case for a long time. Remember, Keefe been out there publicly claiming to have been in a car that night, way back in 1996, when Tupac was shot and killed while riding passenger with Suge Knight. Keefe has suggested he wasn't a trigger man himself, but he also the only one left alive to prosecute over the long unsolved crime, and Vegas official finally brought him in. Keefe's legal team pointed out that the proof was in the pudding in terms of Keefe not being a risk, openly asking the court, if he was so dangerous, why did it take so long for cops to haul him in, even though his affiliation with the Tupac murder was well known for a while. They also doubled down on his not guilty plea, saying he only say all that stuff about Pac murder for entertainment, monetary gain. But prosecutor pushed back, arguing this guy was a cold-blooded killer and absolutely should not be out on the street. In the end, the judge agreed to let him out pending trial, but set his bail pretty high at $750,000. He also said even if Keefe could cough off the dough, he would be confined to house arrest with electronic monitoring while he waits for his trial. Until he's able to post bail, Keefe will remain behind bars. Hey, folks, listen. Okay, right now, according to my understanding, he got a $750,000 bail. So right now, is according to Vegas law, I believe Keefe only have to cough up $75,000. That's 10%. Or if he can find the right bail bondsman, it's a good chance that they probably can use his house as collateral to get him out. But let's sit back and think about this whole situation. To me, for him to be granted bail, $750,000, most murder case, you don't get bail. Okay, and I'm speaking about most murder case in New York City from back in the days when I was coming up or whatever. Right now, most capital murder case, you don't get bail, especially for a high profile murder case as the Tupac Shakur. But once again, to me, for him to get bail, it's kind of telling me that they really have a weak case. That's just my opinion. But not only that, like you say, it's only they using his words from his interview, from the VLAD TV and all these other platforms. Then not only that, he wrote a book. So when you sit back and look at it, what real evidence, and that's why I said when he first got arrested, do they have? What is the smoking gun that they have that they didn't have 27 years ago? And even with that being said or whatever, to me, I think it's a long shot. So once again, can they actually really convict that man based upon his words and other testimony? Time would tell. But like I said right now, folks, listen, man, crime doesn't pay. And right now, be very cautious when you go on these social media speaking about crime that do not have no statute of limitation. This man speaking about a body, and as they say, it was entertainment. He was doing it to gain, some type of monetary, like, from his book sale or going on these platforms that was paying him to say the thing that he was saying. But for you to put yourself in the car, okay, and not only that, saying that you passed the gun to the back seat and the shot came from the back seat. The two people right now, the two people that was in the back seat are both dead. Even the driver is dead. So once again, here it is. You basically put yourself to accessory to murder. Not only that, you providing the murder weapon to the alleged trigger man. Despite they all deceased, nothing can happen to them, but you're the only one still alive. So automatically right now are they utilizing Keefe D as that scapegoat to get some type of form of justice? And like I said right now, folks, listen, man, stay off social media talking about crime. Whether you did it, whether you didn't, guess what? It's not for social media. So right now even if you want to come on social media, don't be committing crime coming on here. A lot of people want to videotape themselves doing crime. So only thing you doing is you laying the foundation and building your own case against yourself. And you got to ask yourself, how smart is that? So take it from somebody that know. For more on my story, Google Brian, Brian, Glaze, Glaze, Gibbs, Gibbs, and see what you come up with. Like I told you, between the age of 14, 24, I did everything in my life from A to Z that I am not proud of. I wasted 15 years out of my life that I cannot get back. For what? Want to be cool, want to be down, nah, man, listen, that stuff is so overrated. What the sense of being a legend in the street, but a failure in life? And to me, I'm trying to tell you right now is the sooner that everybody realize that you have nothing to prove, you don't have nobody to try to impress, that's when maturity kick in, and that's when you start having your best life. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support the real Brian Glaze Gibbs. If I can change, anybody can change, because change comes from within, and crime doesn't pay.
Knock him out the box, Glaze. Knock him out the box. You know more Rilla. Stories with more Rilla. Spit real facts, so you know more chiller.
My name K2, you know what I'm saying, man? Young cat trying to get my life together, man. This right here, a lot of knowledge, man. Strong minded, I appreciate it.
Big day, big day. Went ahead and got my book, Beyond Lucky. BGG, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Signed autograph copy, means a lot to me. For my brother, day one support. Love and prosperity. Right back to you, my boy. My G, my big homie, my brother. Let's get it. Made Media Mafia Magazine exclusive. Mafia Apparel. Making a future in art. Making a difference every day. Still here. Let's get it. Free Meech. Rest in peace, baby blue.
Hey, Kelly, what you reading?
Oh man, bro, this is such a good book. Super dope book.
Glaze, I just got to my favorite part of your book. This is Out of Prison as a New Person. So, page 308, May of 1998. That's actually when I had the pleasure of meeting you, and we worked together on that 10:30 to 3 a.m. shift, which was crazy. My respect level just went up like 10 more notches for you. So I knew about your past. I knew about everything that had gone on. But what I didn't know is you were going from $40,000 a day to, I think we were making $12 an hour there, that night shift. Something crazy. So for you to be able to have that work ethic of going from slinging easy rocks to slinging heavy packages and working that night shift and just being the positive person you were that whole time and offering encouragement to everybody that